all the preaching in the world will never do you any good unless you want this. I said all the preaching in the world will never do you any good unless you want this.
Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Listen, all this word will not do you a bit of good no matter how much I study. This word will not do you a bit of good no matter how elegant I can preach, no matter what kind of words I have to say. This word will not do you a bit of good unless you want to live it.
Amen.
Now, where I believe that the church has failed, as we have failed to get on our knees for souls. We have failed to get on our knees and ask God to show us His glory. We have failed to get on our knees for our family. We have failed. We want to preach and pray for 5 or 10 minutes and then expect God to come in and do a whole lifetime of work that took years for the devil to do, and we want God to fix it with a 5-minute prayer. It will not work with a 5-minute prayer. It's got to take more than that, and you've got to be determined you want to do this. Israel told Samuel, you cry to the Lord for us.
Come on now. Come on.
Oh my God, I feel like preaching this morning. I feel like preaching this morning.
Thank you, Lord.
Israel told Samuel, we got to have a king. We want somebody to lead us. We want somebody over us. We want somebody to tell us right and wrong. I've learned now that, listen, there's a lot of people that won't want no preacher no more.
That's right.
They don't want no preacher no more.
That's right.
They just want somebody to stand behind a pulpit and conduct a service. They don't really want a preacher. I'm going to tell you right now, listen, the Bible said that people will be saved through the foolishness of preaching.
Right. Amen.
But they said, we want a king. We got to have one of those. And then when things started going wrong, you know what they said? Samuel, will you cry to the Lord for us? I don't have to have nobody else wait on me to move. Listen, and you well, I'm not going to move until I feel the Spirit. Let me tell you something. When I move, I feel the Spirit.
Thank you, Lord.
I said, when I move, I feel the Spirit. Let me tell you, there have been a lot of times that I've moved. There have been a lot of times I've jumped and shouted and never felt nothing. But you let me keep on doing it for a little while.
Thank you, Lord.
If I just keep on going for a little while. There's been times, Brother Todd, that I've took off running. Never felt it. I just said, I'm going to run. By the time I got halfway through my run, the Holy Ghost come down, and I didn't feel my feet hit the floor anymore.
Thank you, Lord.
I want to tell you right now, you got to get to the place where you block everybody and everything else out, and you say, I got to get up and run. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. I ain't waiting on mama. I ain't waiting on daddy. I ain't waiting on my brother. I ain't waiting on my sister. I got to do this thing for myself, or I will never make it. Listen, you can get hungry for the word, church.
Thank you, Lord.
You got to get hungry for it. I don't care how long you've been in it. I don't care how long you've had the Holy Ghost. I don't care how long you've been baptized. Until you get hungry, you will not be filled.
Thank you, Lord.
Because here's what happens. When you eat and you're not hungry, you know what you do? Well, I like that. I don't like that. I like this, but I don't like this. I just want to. I just need a little bite of something to get me through.
Right. That's right.
But when you're hungry and the mashed taters are on the plates, you don't care if there's butter on them or not. When you're hungry, you might have ordered a hamburger with mustard, but they didn't put mustard on it. That's okay. I'll eat it plain. I don't care. I'm hungry.
Amen.
You don't have to. You don't have to have everything perfect in the house of God when you get hungry. Everything ain't got to be right in your life when you get hungry. Because when you get hungry and you get desperate for God, God will say, I will fill them. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. I wish somebody would believe what Acts chapter 4, verse 13. Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, and they perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled and took knowledge of them that they had been with Jesus.
Right.
This is the question I want to ask you. When someone comes in contact with you, can they tell if you've been with Jesus?
Right.
And they said, you know what? They're ignorant.
Right. Uh-huh.
You know what? They just ain't really got much sense.
Right.
But they've been somewhere.
That's right. That's right.
They don't talk like they even know how to talk. Their accent just ain't right.
Thank you,
They don't
Lord.
pronounce their words correctly. I don't know what they said, but the Bible said they perceived that they were ignorant. But even though they perceived they were ignorant, they said, yeah, but they've been with Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
They've been with Jesus. It don't matter where else you've been,
Thank
honey,
you, Lord.
as long as you've been with Jesus.
Amen.
But when you believe that you have that same power, that when Jesus says get up, and they got up,
That's
when
right.
you believe that you have that same power, that you can speak to that disease, and
That's
that
right.
disease dry up, when you
Amen.
believe that you have that same power, you will not walk and talk and act the same anymore.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
I've seen church people that will look at somebody else that ain't got the same name and see somebody go out in the spirit and come back up healed and say, oh, that ain't real.
Yeah.
Really?
That's dangerous.
At least they tried to pray for somebody. When's the last time you did?
Mm-hmm. Right. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
There's something going on in heaven right now. I said there's something going on in heaven right now. And when earth can touch heaven, you'll see God move in a way that you never saw God move before in your life. Would you stand?